Golf. It frustrates us, it humbles us, and yet we keep coming back for more. I've only been playing for about a year, and I'll admit I'm completely hooked. I'm watching golf videos on YouTube at 2 a.m., obsessing over launch monitor data, studying stats like strokes gained, and even diving deep into the psychology behind the game. My non-golfing friends think I'm a little crazy. But here's the big question. Why is golf so addictive? No matter your age or skill level. Whether you're a scratch golfer or shooting in the hundreds, the pull is the same. So let's break it down. Golf runs on the same psychology that makes slot machines addictive. It's called variable rewards. Most of the time you miss your target. You chunk your chips, you blade your wedges, and you 3-putt from 15 feet. But every so often, maybe once or twice around, you hit a shot so pure it feels like absolute magic. The ball compresses perfectly off the face, you feel nothing but the grip in your hands, and it flies exactly where you pictured it. That rare success, rare for me, triggers a massive rush of dopamine in your brain. And here's the key. Dopamine doesn't just hit when you succeed. It spikes in anticipation of the next great shot. Scientists call this reward prediction error. Your brain learns that good shots are possible but unpredictable, so it keeps you in a constant state of hopeful anticipation. That's why even after a triple bogey, where you hit 2 balls in the water, you step up to the next tee, generally believing this might be the one. This drive could be your best of the day. Golf feeds your brain with just enough wins to keep you chasing more, but never enough to fully satisfy you. Now, golf also nails what psychologists call the flow state. That's when a task is hard enough to challenge you, but not so hard that it feels impossible. Think about it. Golf is technically difficult, but it's not so hard that you never succeed. A beginner can still make pars. A 20 handicapper can still stick an iron close. The game is constantly putting you just outside your comfort zone. You're always one swing away, though. One grip adjustment away. One mental breakthrough away from cracking the code. Maybe today's the day you finally stop slicing your driver. Maybe this is the round your putting clicks. You can't have both at the same time, though. That balance between frustration and mastery keeps your mind fully engaged. You lose track of time, and 4 hours feels like it flew by in minutes. Now, golf is also one of the few sports where you compete mostly against yourself in the course, not directly against opponents, unless you got money riding. That means every round is a fresh start. Bad round last week? Doesn't matter. Today could be different. That reset button keeps hope alive. One of the most addictive parts of golf is that you never really finish the game. There's no final boss, no level 100, no credits rolling at the end. There's always something to work on. Your driver, your wedges, your putting, your short game, your mental game, your course management, your patience. Tour pros who played for 20 years are still trying to get better. That tells you something. And unlike a lot of sports, golf gives you dozens of ways to measure progress. Fairways hit, greens in regulation, stroke gains putting, proximity to the hole, shot dispersion patterns, scrambling percentage. Even when your overall score doesn't improve right away, you can see progress in these smaller metrics. Maybe you're hitting more fairways even though you're still shooting 95. Maybe your putting average dropped from 34 putts to 32. Those are wins. This is where the data nerd side of golf kicks in for me. Apps like Arcos and ShotScope let you track every shot, and suddenly you're not just playing golf, you're optimizing it. You're finding inefficiencies, targeting weaknesses, celebrating micro improvements. That constant chase for improvement, those small wins, they keep you hooked. Progress becomes its own addiction. Another big reason golf is addictive is identity. At some point, and it happens faster than you think, you stop saying, I play golf, and you start saying, I'm a golfer. And once it becomes part of who you are, the game connects deeply to your self-image and sense of belonging. That's why you suddenly find yourself binging equipment reviews at midnight, debating one plane versus two plane swing theories in Reddit threads, following the pros on social media, and checking leaderboards during work. It's not just about the shots you hit anymore. It's about belonging to a global tribe of people who love and obsess over this game. Golf creates this unique social bond. You can play with complete strangers and walk off 18 holes feeling like old friends. There's mutual respect, shared suffering, and those moments where everyone celebrates a great shot, even your opponents. Golf has its own language, its own rituals, its own culture. And once you're in, you're part of something bigger. Golf isn't just a sport anymore. It's part of your lifestyle, your conversations, maybe even your career. It shapes how you spend your weekends, who you spend time with, and how you see yourself. That identity piece is incredibly powerful. And let's be real. Golf takes place in some of the most beautiful settings on earth. Lush fairways, wide open skies, perfectly manicured greens, mountains in the distance, water features sparkling in the sun, birds chirping in the background. You're spending 4 or 5 hours outdoors in these incredible natural spaces. Where else can you get that in modern life? You're not just exercising, you're walking 5 or 6 miles, breathing fresh air, soaking up vitamin D, moving your body in a low-impact way that people can do well into their 80s and 90s. There's something primal and restorative about being outside for that long, away from screens and notifications. And on top of that, golf requires present moment focus. You can't worry about work emails, your to-do list, or tomorrow's schedule when you're standing over a tricky downhill 6-footer with a left to right break. Your mind has to be right here, right now. In that way, golf becomes almost meditative, a rare blend of intense challenge and deep calm that very few sports can offer. It's this combination of mental engagement, physical activity, social connection, and natural beauty that creates such a holistic, almost therapeutic experience. No wonder people get hooked. So why is golf addictive? Because it combines challenge, reward, identity, community, and nature all into one powerful experience. It gives you just enough success to keep chasing the next breakthrough, but it never stops offering new ways to grow and improve. It hijacks your brain's reward system, feeds your need for mastery, connects you to a passionate community, and gets you outdoors in beautiful places. That's why even after a frustrating round where you lose 6 balls and shoot your worst score in months, we're already planning the next one. We're already thinking about what we'll fix, what we'll try differently, how we'll finally break through. If you're hooked on golf like I am, please hit the subscribe button and join the tribe. Here on Golf Tech Nerd, I'm going to be breaking down the game with stats, gear insights, swing analysis, and golf history, all from the perspective of a new golfer learning and obsessing right along with you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next swing.